Stop posting your opinions on Twitter. I'm joking, but some people really should have their rights taken away from their social media posting. Um, Expedition 33 came out about a month ago now, and what a masterpiece! What a masterpiece that game is. But just leave it to Twitter and or X as whatever you prefer to spark some very interesting debate online. I never understood the whole like you need to talk bad about something in order to prop something else up. Like recently a lot of discussion on X has been based around like turn-based RPGs should make a comeback or something along those lines. Even though like the genre has been absolutely blossoming the past year, 2024 in specific, like some of my favorite video games ever were released then. Now I'm going to spotlight some for you. Allow me to put you on. First, Yakuza Like a Dragon, 1, and Infinite Wealth. Now, I never played the first one in 2020, but I did play the second one in 2024, Infinite Wealth, and so the beginning of the game goes like this. You are fired from your job, you are rejected by the girl of your dreams, and then you are exposed online by a YouTuber. Pretty relatable, honestly. I remember during last football season, I would see commercials of with freaking Drewski advertising Yakuza Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and I was like, okay, I don't understand why Drewski is in a video game commercial about Yakuza of all games, but hell yeah, hell yeah. Now online, on Twitter, on X, everyone was raving about Expedition 33's parry system and the quick time event combat. And it seems like people kind of just disregard that. This has been a mechanic around for a long time, actually. Mario and Luigi games from back in the day, Brothers in Time and Superstar Saga, they had a great parry and system, quick time event attacks. Yakuza Like a Dragon games also have the same thing. Like a Dragon games are also the only ones I can think of where you can literally just knock your opponent into oncoming traffic and kill them. Sweet. Story's awesome. The Sujimon League thing is so ridiculous, but also sweet. Kiryu is a Giga Chad. Ichiban is a schizophrenic maniac, and he hangs out with homeless people, and they save the world. Alright, now I'm really gonna put you guys on, alright? So Atlas, they're amazing at what they do, right? They went on a mega run last year. I don't know if you guys noticed, but these next 3 games, all Atlas games, bangers. Just straight bangers. First up, a strategy RPG. Unicorn Overlord. Now, I don't understand the name of this game. I beat the game. I still don't know what they're trying to mean by Unicorn Overlord as the name. Maybe it was a terribly translated name from Japan, but don't let the name fool you. It's one of the better games I played of last year, easily. Now, I know I'm cheating a little bit here because it isn't necessarily a turn-based RPG, but they're really akin to the Fire Emblem games, except they're more so during a real-time plane. So instead of turns, like your phase, standby phase, and then the enemy phase, it's just a real-time thing where you are moving units of your teammates together and pursuing an end goal, which is pretty much just killing your enemies or overtaking a city. 40 hours of stories, good soundtrack, friggin' cool ass characters, baddies. Like, what more can you ask for, bro? It's a solid game. Now, this game, I don't know how we forgot about this game so fast, right? Like, this game was nominated for almost every award at the Game Awards just last year, and people just wrote it off when they were tweeting this nonsense about turn-based RPGs making a comeback, or. Metaphor ReFantazio came out literally not even a year ago. Not even a year ago, actually. And easily one of the best RPGs I've ever played in my entire life. This game is a beautiful take on the Persona-esque series where, you got your social links, you got a freaking monster that you summon by breaking through the anxiety out of your heart and speaking it to the world, embracing it. Very, very anime, bro. I love the characters. Lewis, like the main antagonist of the game, one of the best villains I've ever seen in media. Honestly, like he's so sick. I love him. Yeah, I love him. If you loved Persona 5 or Persona 4 or Persona 3, you're gonna love this game. It's basically like it's basically Persona 6. I'd say it's the closest thing that we had to a Persona game that is not a actual Persona game. Atlas always does what I'd say a good job at character development and character writing throughout the Persona series in specific. I really can't name, a bunch of characters that I really hate in Persona games, except Teddy from 4. Fuck him. But, yeah, Heisme in Metaphor. Well, I love that bastard. What a legend.
I'm absolutely not old-fashioned or stubborn.
He didn't even finish.
Now, this game might not be like anything new or groundbreaking in the turn-based RPG, JRPG genre in general. Um, the story itself and just the gameplay loop is just so enjoyable and quality, man. Like, I got so invested into it through the 82 hours that I played, and I'm not looking back because Atlas made another banger. And guess what? That's not the only turn-based banger they made this year. My favorite game ever was also made in 2024. Now, this video just might be a little highlight on some of the misconception going on in the community with turn-based RPGs, JRPGs, whatever the fuck you want to say about the genre. Um, Persona 3 Reload. This game, it changed my life. Changed my life. I could really go on for hours gushing about how beautiful the story of Persona 3 is, and I've never played the original. This is my first expose to the game in general. I didn't really know the story or any of the twists and turns that are definitely present in Persona 3 before playing, and man, I'm so glad that I was able to play this game for the first time in 2024. The game tackles like really, really deep subjects such as suicide, dealing with grief, finding your worth in life in general. It's some pretty edgy stuff, man, but it never gets to the point where it's cringe, I'd say. It really always is pretty in depth and gripping, and man, like by the end of it, I shed a tear. I definitely shed a tear at the ending of it. Um, the last 10 hours of Persona 3 are probably my favorite like ending sequences of any video game I've ever played, any piece of media I ever played. Just the whole atmosphere. If you know, you know. The last 10 hours of the game, like, man, it's really good gripping, bro. Like, I can't say anything more about it. That's just play the fucking game, and don't say turn-based RPGs need a comeback. Where's the comeback? Atlas has been killing 2024 with just making turn-based RPGs. Are you shitting me? Shout out to Twitter for rage baiting me into making this video about the absolute nonsense going on in the space right now. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Alright, but for real, man, Expedition 33, absolute masterpiece. Probably one of the best games I've ever played in my life. It's a must play. You should really go play it. Also, let's stop shitting on other games or genres in general for no reason. What comeback? 2024 alone was one of the best years for the genre in general. Another game comes into it. Let's love it. Let's appreciate it. Let's praise it up. And not shit on random games for no reason without knowing what the fuck we are talking about. Thank you.